And I certainly don't intend to lecture my good friend from Wisconsin on this process. He works hard. Between he and Mr. Lewis, they probably have forgotten more and have also understood more about this process maybe than any other two members that have ever served. But the fact is, when Congressman Lewis was the chairman, we actually took veterans out of the appropriations bill they'd been in for years because we thought they'd been used in a way that was not appropriate. We took veterans out of VA HUD and made it part of veterans and military quality of life for the specific reason that we didn't want to see that process that had gone on for too long continue. And in 2005, the first year we did that, Chairman Lewis and his committee brought that bill and every other bill to the floor, one bill at a time. In fact, this is the first time since 1987, 20 years ago, that we've been in this part of October without a single appropriations bill having passed the House floor. You know, clearly, if we were voting to go to conference on labor, health, and human services, the motion before us, I'd have some enthusiasm for getting at least one conference started. Now, I'd also be arguing that the conference we should be going on would be the bills that have been over here the longest, and one of those two bills following Homeland was military, I think we call it now military construction and veterans, but it's still a military quality of life bill. It still affects military families. It still affects retirees. It still affects veterans, and it's a bill that not only the President has said he would sign, but this House passed 138 days ago. The Senate passed it almost 2 months ago and named their conferees 2 months ago. This is a bill that does have increases for veterans. Every bill in the 10 years I've been here has had significant increases for veterans, none more so than this, to the point that the increases for veterans and military families and military construction in this bill, about $18.5 billion a day. So if today we just multiplied that by 31, that's how much money hasn't been spent in the last month on military families, on military retirees, on military veterans, on people serving that would have been affected by military construction. It's high time we went to conference on that bill. But what we don't want to start here is a process where we take our veterans and our military families and our retirees and we use them as a vehicle to have another political debate. As I understand, all I know is what I hear on the floor and reading the paper on this, that the plan is to take 3 bills, 2 of which almost every member of this Congress voted for. Military construction. Can I have an additional minute?
Gentleman's time has expired.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Gentleman is recognized for 1 minute.
To take bills that almost everybody in this House has voted for, add to them a bill that was as divisive in floor debate as any bill we debated, and have this 3-car pile-on or this 3-car pile-up, this 3-bill pile-up that I think sets an unfortunate precedent for how we use veterans and military families. I wish we were going to conference on a number of bills today, and I wish we were committed to do these bills in the way that both the chairman and the ranking member have argued effectively over years now that we should be doing these bills, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields back his time. The gentleman from Wisconsin.
I yield myself 1 minute.